Hey all, Bill Greenberg of PhoneScholar.com. I do have to apologize that my start and stops are going to be a little bit weird because unfortunately I misplaced my remote control in Vegas. So hopefully it won't look too bad, but I'll try to get another one and fix that. Anyway, it's Bill with PhoneScholar.com. It is Monday, January 10th, 2011, and coming back from the CES show, back here at my spacious home office, and there's a few things that I did miss at CES that I didn't report last week. Some of the companies had their own private suites and things in different areas, which I didn't get to, so I got a few things here from that. Hope that's okay. And I do also want to announce that the iPhone for Verizon, supposedly there's going to be an announcement for it tomorrow, so I'm going to wait to report on it. There's a whole bunch of articles on it, but I'm going to wait till tomorrow until it actually hits and do that. So here's a brief summary of what we got on the website today. To see the entire articles, please go to www.phonescholar.com. And of course, if you have any questions, send them to me at blogquestions@phonescholar.com or comment on the YouTube account, which seems to be very popular nowadays, and I want to thank everybody for that. So here we go. Google previews Honeycomb features, and I got a video that I believe it came from T-Mobile, did on the Honeycomb, and it shows all the different features that it does. Now the Honeycomb supposedly is not going to be available till May or somewhere around there. That's some of the rumors I have. Some of them saying it's coming out as soon as the new tablets come out, so we'll have to see exactly with that. But it's a 2-minute video. Now the cool thing about the Honeycomb, there's no physical buttons whatsoever on the tablets themselves, and so if you rotate whatever aspect you rotate on, the tablets are always going to be on the bottom of the page. So it's, the buttons are always going to be on the bottom of the page, so it's going to be really cool and easy to use that way. There's widgets for individual contacts, which it's kind of like the tiles from Microsoft. If you have the picture of somebody up on your page and there's an update to them, if they put a Facebook something, it automatically alerts you and shows you what the updates are. So it looks really cool. Check out the video, and it looks like all the new tablets are going to be coming out with that, and it looks like a great operating system. Next, T-Mobile shows off new 7-inch tablet, the Dell Streak 7. And again, this is one of the exclusive announcement parties T-Mobile did in one of the rooms that unfortunately I honestly didn't even know about until it was too late. I probably could have gone being a member of the press, but I found out about it too late. But here we go. There's also a video about it, so you can see that it's going to be coming with Android 2.2. Now they are saying they're going to try to break the barrier, the price barrier, meaning it could be below $400 for a dual-core 1 gig processor, dual 1 gig processor unit. So that could be pretty great. The screen resolution is a little bit less than all the other ones that I showed on the videos. It's 800 by 480. The other ones were all well over 1,000, over 500 or 600. So it looks like it's going to be that. It does have dual cameras, and it does have an SD slot. So again, more on that as they come out. Vizio, who also had their own private room, shows off Android phone and tablet. And again, not a ton of information about it. There was a video with the CTO, Matt McRae. He does say that it does have a 1 gigahertz processor, but it's not going to be a dual core for the tablet. And the tablet also has no rear camera. And he explains, he says, well, it's kind of hard to take a picture with a tablet, but every other tablet did. So I think that could hurt them unless it comes around a real low price range, $199, $269, $299, somewhere in that range. So we'll see more from them. He says about midsummer, so I'm sure I'll get more on that. Next, carriers boast devices at CES, and what this is it's a summary, almost everything that I showed last week, but a summary of each of the ones. Since AT&T and T-Mobile didn't have huge booths there, I don't even know if AT&T, to be honest with you, is there at all. I didn't see them anywhere, but they did say they made announcements. But anyway, so this gives you an idea. Like the AT&T Atrix, the Motorola that I gave a video for last week that Verizon's also getting, and a few other things. So go ahead and check out all the things that they said specifically are coming out. I don't think there was anything new that I didn't cover, but there might have been. So go ahead and take a look at that. Actually, there was one new one which I'm going to cover here. Sprint Nextel reaches for 4G device. And what this is the new Evo Shift. It was actually released yesterday. It was not in the Sprint booth at CES. I don't know why. They didn't have one available. They didn't show it. It was not at the HTC's booth either, unless I missed it. So I know it wasn't in the Sprint booth because I know all those guys personally. But the HTC booth, I did not see it. But anyway, it's an Evo. It's the Evo Shift. It has a 3.6-inch screen as opposed to the 4-inch screen. It has a slide-out QWERTY keyboard. So it does come. It comes with 2.2 loaded in. It's only an 800 megahertz processor, not a 1 gig processor, and it only has one camera, the 5 megapixel front camera, a rear camera. It does not have a front camera for video chat. It is coming out at $149.99, so it's $50 less than the other ones, but also has quite a bit less features. But it is a 4G phone. Excuse me, 4G phone with the slider keyboard. But if you want all those other features, then you're going to have to pop up back up to the Epic. So take a look. Go into Sprint if you're interested. Take a look, play with them, and see which is best for you. Under categories, Windows Phone 7 devices may be leaking 3G data. And it also says kin-like online features on the way. And what they're saying, and Microsoft hasn't absolutely said yes or no, but the phones are using multiple megabytes even when they're idling, and it's ignoring Wi-Fi connectivity. And this is, they didn't say which specific Mobile 7 phones. I think they're talking about them in general. So you have to be really, really careful, because if it's leaking data usage and you only have a 2 gigabyte unit, 2 kilobytes per day or 2 megabytes per day, could easily get up to the 1.5 or the 2 gigabytes by the end of the month. So, and if it's continually leaking data afterwards, you're going to get charged for that. So something very, very important to check. And they also did said that the Kin Studio, which is if you load up pictures and stuff through Facebook, it automatically goes into the tiles. That's what they're anticipating, hopefully putting on the phones. So maybe the Kin will live on through something else. Anyway, and lastly, AT&T Mobility joins 4G Fray, accelerates LTE plans. And I put this on here just kind of, and I had a long discussion with somebody at CES who's in the know, who we were talking about all the 4G plans and everything like that, and where the speculation pretty much is it looks like LTE will eventually become the standard. AT&T is now they're going to do the HSPA Plus, which is the GSM version, which is obviously an easy fit for them, plus LTE. They're going to roll out both of them. Sprint is with the WiMAX. They're looking into possibly switching over to LTE. Verizon's already in LTE, and T-Mobile's sticking with their HSPA Plus right now, but eventually they do. And the advantage, if everybody goes to LTE, then the phones can be made more universal, and you can hop from, the concept is you can hop from carrier to carrier. So hopefully that'll be it. That's all I got for today. Thanks very much. Glad to be home. Had a great trip. Thanks for all the comments and all the replies that I got. You guys are great out there. Help me out. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Thanks a lot.